and Space Time. So now this legendary costs like 3 cost Gonzo. So then you can go Middle Manager. And that makes Fossil Head, which costs 0. So we're able to play this, and we're able to play Fossil Head. Guys, it's time to play. Guess what turn it is? The fact that you can do all of that with 3 brains is borderline insane. Yes! Making content for you guys is a full-time job, and it's only possible with your support. Click the link in the description to join my Patreon for access to exclusive streams, deep fry podcasts, private video calls, and more. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are doing the Flag Conjure 2.0, a very worthy sequel to one of the most fun decks that we've really ever done in this channel. The idea of this deck is that Flag Zombie, not only being a very good card with all the 1-drops that you can run in a deck like this, it's making all of them cost 1 less. So you really want to pass turn 1 and play Flag and a bunch of 1-drops on turn 2. So that synergizes with Space Time. Space Time will make any card that you conjure also cost 1 less. So you can have these situations where you're able to play cards for way under their cost. You also have weird plays like on turn 3, you can play your Flag Zombie, and then you play a Buried Treasure, which costs 0, and then you play Space Time on top of that, and that will be conjuring now a legendary that costs 2 less, 1 from Space Time, 1 from Buried Treasure, and then it'll cost actually 3 less because you still have the Flag Zombie on the board. And then you can play, for example, Middle Manager, which will conjure Professional, and that will cost 1 less because of Space Time, and actually 2 less also because of the Flag Zombie. So you end up with these insane plays where you're able to play a lot of cards all in 1 turn. Very efficiently. The new cards that we're adding to this are 2 cards that were recently buffed in the December balance patch, namely Ducky Tube Zombie, which is a really good card in itself. You can spam this on turn 1 if you do not have a Flag Zombie in your hand, and this will just grow to a 2/3 the next turn, which is already really good stats, and sometimes this can grow and really dominate a game in itself if your opponent does not answer it. And the other card, of course, is Leftovers, which is going to be able to hit since you're ending up with these really wide boards that you're playing for cheap. You'll have 1 extra brain left over and play Leftovers, and now that wide board is just insanely strong. We are likewise running 4 copies of Going Viral, which can hit a lot of cards at once, just a little bit more expensive, so you're kind of doing that the next turn. And we are running Warlord, which also will make all of these little cards grow. Warlord, of course, if you have a Flag Zombie on the board, only costs 4, so really good synergy there. We are running a couple of laser-based alphas just to push face. Not really running much removal. I kind of got rid of all the Rolling Stones, and not really running any like backyard bounces in this deck. Only kind of removal is laser-based alpha. Because this deck really pushes face, and you're just, your removal is deleting your opponent's face. Very aggressive deck. And, most heroes are not going to be able to answer if you have these wide boards with all these threats, with Genetic growing every turn, etc. The last card I put in the first version, we ran Cosmic Sports Star, which would be a fine choice in this deck. You could also run Barrel of Barrels if you don't have the Raptors, but I'm going with Raptors because this will not only conjure cards when it's hitting face, but this also grows every time you conjure. So playing Raiding Raptor and then doing any kind of combination with Buried Treasure and Space Time hitting face and your Middle Managers and drawing cards from Going Viral, the Raptor can sometimes just explode all of a sudden to 15 attack and just kill your opponent in itself. Let's get into the games. Hope you guys enjoy, and here we go. I don't know why I'm in casual. We go ranked. As per usual. I don't think I've ever done a casual. I don't think I've ever played a casual match ever on the channel, ever. Not even one. Have I? I wonder if like back in 2016 I tried that once. Pretty sure not. Yeah, in earlier versions I was also running like Pogo Mug. I really think that I took those out essentially for the Ducky Tubes and for the Leftovers. And I do think that this faster, more aggressive version is going to be better right now, but only time will tell. And let's get into the bets. If you think this deck will win 6 out of 8 games, vote yes. In fact, let's do 10. This is such a fun deck. Let's do 10 games today. And we're going to make it We're going to make it 8 out of 10. Screw it. If you think we're going to win 8 out of 10, vote yes. 7 out of 10 is going to be a no. Betting our fries over here at the live stream, twitch.tv/fry 'em up. Just gonna, don't have flags, so you just develop whichever one drop is safe, and this is pretty safe. We'll obviously go with this, and then either leftovers or blow the next turn. And this is already a 2-3. This is insane. This is such a good card. So I have a feeling we're just playing around Berry Blast, so this is definitely the play. And now if he Berry Blasts the genetic, this will grow. If he gets this one, genetic's growing. So huge threats on this board. He didn't have a 1-drop, so he needs to have a Berry Blast here to even like stay in this game right now. And the bets are starting. He decided to Berry Blast the Ducky. I think the genetic is the bigger threat because it grows once a turn also, except that it doesn't get affected by the block meter. So probably better. With the leftovers, having the 2-2 Buried Treasure turn to a 3-3, you can use that as a 2-2. I think in this situation, though, I'm going to go for the... Oh, man. Like 3-cost Viking. We'll take that. So, blow, either one of these blows is really good, so let's do it. Hopefully this will not roll a 3 and we can actually get the Viking, the full value Viking. Yes! Take it. Do we have Viking leftovers this turn? It's so gross. Probably, I mean, we should be going face with this for sure. I guess I'll go ground. The Nebula wants to go here into a lane with a guy anyway. So he dies and you get more Nebula later. Also, we have laser base, so that could potentially, if we top deck that, that'll be really good to have the Viking on the floor. You know, I never ended up posting to YouTube. I don't think I ever ended up posting a flag swarm deck with leftovers for Neptuna. I did ZMech. We definitely did Smash. Did some version with Smash, I think with pets. Did I do Rust Bolt? I don't remember if I did Rust Bolt, but I really meant to do this Neptuna. So this is sort of a combination of two ideas into one. It's flag Conjure and also flag swarm leftovers. And I think this deck's pretty good. Yeah, this Viking making him not able to block anymore this game is... it's such a good card. Playing this on curve, and the guy just bit the bullet. I mean, we're so... He's like, nah, I'm not blocking. Okay, bye. See ya. Easiest 1-0 of my life. Let's go. I feel like this is the guy we just played, right? No, it's not. It's a completely different guy. Alright, we're in the Nightcap meta, I guess. I'm gonna look either for more 1-drops or for a laser base. Oh, this is really, really good. So, again, when you have exactly flag and space time, you very often, and then little cheap Conjure cards, you typically want to wait until turn 3. I'm gonna take the good trade here. And, you know, this is going face the Frenzy. Makes one of the situations where the little Frenzy from the Octopulse makes a big difference. It means we really don't have as much board space, but I don't think we need it. We only need 3 lanes. Yeah, so a little weird, but we're going to do this next turn. And I kind of like seeing the high voltage current. You can run that in Cycle Cap. I'd like not to play against Cycle Cap here. Sometimes you can run this because it's a 1-drop that also has a chance of getting you Planet of the Grapes. The fact he's been so insistent on spamming these, though, and not saving them for a Planet of the Grapes Astro Shroom play. I think is a good sign. So we cleared that. So here's the play, guys. Watch this insane value. So it's going to be flag. And then you can go bury treasure and space time. So now this legendary costs like 3 cost Gonzal. So then you can go middle manager. And that makes Fossil Head, which costs 0. So we're able to play this, and we're able to play Fossil Head. Guys, it's time to play. Guess what turn it is? The fact that you can do all of that with 3 brains is borderline insane. Yes! Hell yeah. Honestly, highlight intro right there. It doesn't matter what happens the rest of this game. That was exactly what this deck is all about. Doesn't get any better than that. Wow, he really did not have, he didn't have like cycle cap or anything. Do I go, so going viral is 5-5. This is 5-6. Ooh. And this makes another minion. It's gotta be Gonzalo, right? Yeah. Well, going viral next turn, it'll be just fine. Berry Blast. Berry Blast. I think that's fine. This is a bit of a problem, but we're proccing the block. We're setting up for, I think, space time going viral here. This should make an amphibious minion. It's doing 5, first of all, which is a ton right now. We got a 6 damage in here, so it's just going to be space time and going viral. Is for some reason this better? It's more power. This will go up to 4 attack. For 2 + 6 wins. Yeah, I think the 2 damage and the higher health is better here. Instead of him having like another card he can easily answer. Because if we do like 2 + 6, 2 + 7, 2 + 6, he's trying to blow. Okay, well, it didn't matter. And this going viral is going to put him away. I mean, come on. You can't chump block this deck. I got going viral, bro. Omaiwamu Shindiru. In fact, the Gondola, well, it has a 50-50 of just hitting again itself. There's no way he survives here, though. Right? No, there's no... 0 chance. Go, Gondola! Just get Zombot for no reason whatsoever. That's fine. Because he already used Blow. He used Blow and got, like, the space time. There's no answer to the 7-5 here. Got him. Flag Conjure getting it done once again. Yeah, I'm never gonna get rid of, you know, copies of Flag Zombie Run even as a 3 of. It's honestly, the whole deck is built around Flag Zombie. So I'll get rid of the laser here. If it was Nightcap, I'd be keeping that, but I really want to get more 1-drops. All right, let's see what we draw into here. So the question is, do we Flag Storm right now? I think so. It means we're playing into exactly Twin Sunflower that we can't blow, but we'll probably have like Raptor blow next turn if he doesn't deal with the flag. If he does deal with the flag, I think we're also okay. It's fine. Yeah, deck's popping off so far. It's really fun too, having like a Conjure deck that actually performs well. It's quite nice. So this being on heights, it's probably right here. Just we're playing around the lawnmower, I guess. Ebra. Alright, so there's 2 choices here. We have 2 very, very solid choices. Blow means we're gonna have a much bigger Raptor. It's taking a lot of value off the board. If we use the leftovers, this dies, so we can't replay it, but I don't think him replaying this next turn is actually good. It'll be turn 5. What else could he do? He could play this plus the high voltage current. Alright, let's just blow it. Because now we're going to be conjuring an extra card. And again, this always conjures cards that cost 2 or less. So this is also going to be, if this makes a 1-cost card, it's going to be a buffed free card next turn. And that's fine, because it's going to be a zero-cost 2-2 once we play this Warlord. So even though we got one of the worst things we could have... Okay, we'll play with the genetic instead. But I mean, this is just crazy. The earlier you put Warlord on the board, the better. I wish we would have at least gotten Swabby or something and play in the water here. That would have been hot. But now, like, what? Like, Solar Flare has 5 stun. Like, what the heck? What the heck is Solar Flare? What are you supposed to even do here? He said, I go to sleep around midnight, and this is around then. So it's a perfect way to end your day. Thank you so much for showing up and for your donation, Noah. Okay, I mean, this is the least scary thing. So he's running Sergeant Strongberry, Astro Shroom, and some ramps. So I'm guessing this is some kind of burn deck that you're either going for double Sergeant Strongberry or for some kind of Astro Shroom. But anyway, we got Going Virals left over on this board. He's not killing it. It's fine. Why like get this one instead of the genetic though? He must have some answer. Yeah, this Going Viral. I mean, just look at the Raptor. This is why I'm running it in this deck. This card is just it's just low maintenance value. He does not know. He does not. What? He's going for some play. Bro's got plays. No. I should have played this one first for BM. Die. So it's going face for 13. Congratulations. See ya. Easy. These games have been kind of free. It's too easy. I feel like my OCD, there's a little... I fixed it. Guys, if you saw what I just did, it means you have OCD like I do. There was a little gap on the bottom of the screen and I fixed it. I don't actually have OCD. I don't actually have... I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Alright. Alright. Flag pretty good against Grass Knuckles. He doesn't really have a lot of answers. I guess Primal Potato Mine or Bonkjoy, Chonk Boy. Let's see if we can get something that will really make this hand good. Oh, that wasn't it. Wasn't it? I'm going to just flag. I don't think there's really a point of putting a 2-2 on the board right now. But that will maybe set up into another play here. And again, Grass Knuckles, one of the heroes that really struggles against Flag Zombie. He doesn't have a Berry Blast or a, you know, a superpower that really deals with us even on the ground. Put your head on my shoulder. Yeah, I feel like I do need another minion, so I think I'm gonna do it like this. And now whatever this is costs 3 less, so we could end up getting something playable. Or not. Next turn. I'll probably save the leftover and just use Encrypt to draw a card. Encrypt doesn't... Well, I guess Encrypt has one major target in this deck, and that's Warlord. I don't think I'm going to save it. Now the Encrypt heals this, so that's awesome. I kind of want to use the leftovers now. Let's see what this turns into, and I'll decide if I use the leftovers. Like, if we get... Alright, since we got another... That actually made it a lot easier. So we'll definitely spend 1 to win this trade here, keep our flag alive. It's a lot of value. I guess we don't actually have the turn 4 because I encrypted. Wait! Should I have just leftovers so I could wannabe hero? Duh. Alright, we'll go for the Going Viral leftovers play this turn, and then we'll go for the wannabe next turn. I forgot that if I encrypt, then I actually can't... I think just leftovers was the play there, right? So then we can wannabe hero. Damn. This Going Viral is hot. Yeah, we're doing this. And both of our flags are going to live from this. We're also going face for plenty of damage. I don't know what I'm doing. Chicken noises go brr. We're looking pretty good here. Does this cost 0 for some reason? Is Warlord better here? There's no way, right? No, we'll do the Warlord next turn. This costs 0 for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, because we have 2 flags. There's no world that I Warlord here, right? Nah, it's gotta be wannabe. Because it doesn't make that live. Yeah, this is right. I'd rather also... I think instead of drawing a card, I'd rather go face. See, didn't we have 19 health there? Did they fix this card? Guys, question. Why does Wannabe Hero have 20 health? Didn't he hit us for 1 bullseye? We had 19 health there. I'm positive we had 19. Yet... I reported this in a glitch. It was a glitch, but maybe this is fixed now? What this definitely was doing at some point was getting the amount of health. So this would go to 19 health in that scenario, and then heal your face to 20. But it looks like it's actually healing first and then... Right? It looks like it's... yeah, it's a 4 cost 620. Nice. But anyway, guys. The flag zombies dying here, I mean, the damage is done. I mean, just we're so far ahead. Oh, your hand on my shoulders. So probably getting some value out of this. I think this is right. I don't think we cover it. We'll get some value out of this before we cover it next turn. We're not going to be able to play the thing here anyway. But yeah, so now we're going fade. We have a 7-21 frenzy and a 6-7 frenzy in the water. It's disgusting. Oh, because it starts with 1 health? Then this gets 1 for each health your hero has. It adds the amount of health. It doesn't become equal to your health. It starts at 1 and then it adds the health. I definitely knew that. I don't know why. They fixed the glitch. They didn't fix anything, guys. I'm just stupid, okay? Look. It's amazing. Laser-based alpha on a frenzied 718 is kind of good. It's kind of... I mean, he only has 2 health, but this theoretically now, with the going viral and the laser base, especially if he places another minion here, even just right now, this would be going face for 16. Oh no, don't plant food. Don't. It's too strong. Bro's dead already. I'm changing this to 4-0. Bro jumped in a lake. These are effortless wins. Flag is so good right now. No, I just for some reason thought that its health turns into your health, not that it adds that amount. I don't know why. Not sure. Kamusta indeed, Jax. In the Philippines, by the way. Prime up YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook if you want to meet up in the Philippines. Not Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Same thing. It's literally the same thing. It's just the Gen Z version of Boomer Book. Face Boomer. Face Boomer it is. Alright, so Solar Flare, you know, just doing a flag play against Solar Flare, you know, he'll get an answer. It's okay. We're gonna play around him answering the flag. So let's go... I could go flagging this in the middle, but then this dies to Scorch. Okay, so we want to play around Scorch. So we're going to go flag here. This is the least important one, is the Buried Treasure, and then we'll play this here. So now, if he answers the flag, the genetic still grows. If he Scorches, he doesn't get anything. So he basically has to just answer the genetic, and then the flag lifts. Thank you, Sir Sparkleton. 20 months. Nice to see you, man. Sir Sparkleton's an OG. Decides anyway to go after the buried, so he leaves the actual 2 threats on the board and goes after buried treasure, which is the least of, by far the least important of those 3. So it's an easy play. It's going to be Raptor next to the genetic. We get Ducky now, and then we can Frenzy. It's probably just going to be Frenzy in 1 or 2, and we'll get free money here. Okay. Okay. Really doesn't want the genetic to grow. Bro's got priorities. This does play around block Weed Whack. This gaining health is always a good thing, right? Alright. It's a little bit weird, but especially because it's the turn he blocks. Haven't touched the game since the update. Is it that much more different? Oh yeah. Oh, it changed everything. The most significant thing is not even an individual buff or nerf to a certain card. It's the fact that they slowed down the meta. They nerfed aggro. So all the annoying Triceratops and aggro Infinity decks are gone, and it really, really opens up the other kind of decks that you can play. It's one reason why Flag is now kind of the aggro king. Damn, that Forget-Me-Nuts really hurts because it denies the going viral. That actually really stinks. He's not even running this, obviously. It's Solar Flare. He got this from Reincarnation. That is insane here. This is so good. Every trade would have been solved. We would have killed this one for free. We would have killed the Jack-O-Lantern. That Forget-Me-Nuts just screwed this. That might actually be game-winning for him, which is so... It's so dumb because it's not even right. There's no reason you should have Reincarnation. This is not okay. That's a really good Warlord. I wonder which one of these we go after. Like, which one of these do I dislike more? We have the going viral in hand, which we kind of have to play. Alright, let's just go after this. Molekil out of nowhere. He gets Chomper, which he's in one way or another preventing this from. Come on, man. I think this Jack-O-Lantern got less scary. This trade happens anyway. Not a very eventful Molekil all in all, but yeah, he kind of answered everything. Alright, well. Hopefully he doesn't have 4 attack. Dude, come on. This is really BS, this entire game, man. Okay, this gets blocked, though. I'm just gonna burn these. We need cards. If this is a really good trade somewhere, this might be worth going for. Alright. Please block. Fuck you! Not what we needed here. I don't know, this is really scary. I think I'm gonna do this in lane 1 because we're gonna take this to 7 or at least 5 here. So we'll take 7 to maybe block next turn. Okay, there's no reason with 2 cards in hand, one of them is Hammer. I mean, that's just this game is BS. Come on, all right. Well, we're not gonna win this though, probably. Let's see if we can block the 7 here. Okay. Actually in this game now. I don't have to do that, right? I don't know if there's really a path to... Oh yeah, this lives. Forgot we played a Warlord already. I'm just trying to figure out the world in which we can actually win here. Like, we obviously can't take the 7s. 2 and 5 usually kills us here. We need 9 damage. So I guess we're not going to remove one of these, but we should play for rolling doubles, double threes. We have to, so we ignore this. And we go face for 9. So it's 5 and 3. We have to roll double threes to survive, so I'm going to literally ignore the first 2 lanes. There's nothing we can do to prevent that. We're going for Warlord going viral. If we roll double threes, we win. Now, and this is his top deck. This is correct. Guys, this game was nuts. That was so dumb. There's no draws in this deck now. We're drawing deck. Alright, there's our loss for today, guys. If that's what it takes, the insane answers, the reincarnation Forget-Me-Nots in the literally the worst timing for us ever. Getting Hammer, getting Chomper, and then top decking Astracata there. Congratulations, man. Deserved. Honestly, I think the deck did very well that game. Come on. Bruh. Bro. Put your hand I think we'll ditch the leftovers here. We just need more early game. Alright. We'll go for Neptuna on 1. That's the safest play. Water! Wow, top deck flag. I'm gonna go for this now that we have pressure on the board with our Octo Pet. Octo Pulse is the name of the trick, Octo Pet. Anyway, I'm gonna spread this, spread the cheeks, and then we'll go space time and possibly play whatever legendary we conjure next turn because it'll cost 3 less. We're playing around Scorch, that's why this is going on height instead of between 2 guys. Bro had no answer. He has no 1s or 2s. Like nothing. He probably has a catch-a mechanic on 3, and that'll be awesome. There's the Scorch, which does very little here. So let's go for space time, and we'll see what RNGesus has in store for us. Playable tank with laser base in hand. For 1 cost. Come on, guys. Come on. Flag Conjure. Flag Conjure. Oh my gosh, that was the slowest play. It's an Onion Rings deck, though. He does not a running catch-a mechanic for sure, but he just does not have it, or else he most certainly would have played it. Space Time's gonna go proc his block this turn. Got it. And it's just gonna be laser for the win. If he goes and kills the flag zombie now with the chomp, I would be... I guess he would probably kill the 3 too, right? We are good. Die. The Onion Rings is too slow. Chat's like, what? Spreading what? Right. Family friendly. I don't care, I don't care. So, little bit of an interesting predicament here. Killing, laser here means we have a deadly tank, but it doesn't really matter. I think this is better. This also makes it triggers the tank. It kills the Pepper MD. Go tank. So this will make another shot happen. So it'll be down to 1. And we are just gonna Warlord. His chomp is so sad now it gets in space time. Feels bad. I think we got this one. We might as well die. That could have been lethal. Might as well play this first, see what happens, but we're always gonna Warlord here. Oh yeah, right, that's actually guaranteed. I forgot. Getting Tinklasaurus was crazy, guys. Absolute Cinnabon. That's definitely who we just played against, right? Indubitably. Put your head on my shoulder. Here's the same guy, so we don't play the same guy twice. That's the policy. What about this hand? Is there a world that would keep double space time? I'm not feeling it, because then the genetic never... When are we going to play the genetic experiment? I'm going to look for flag. I think this is already better. It'll be one... Well, we'll get a chance to play all these cards. We'll just have to adapt. This is the turn one, though. We can play maybe even Middle Manager in 3 and then Genetic in 2. You like to play the space-time before the Middle Manager, but it doesn't really matter that much. Bro, cringe! Okay, we can still revive this with a Leftovers or going viral. And it also is a minion for the genetic experiment. It'll just be camping. Alright, so that's fun. Do I wait a turn? I think I am. I really, again, with space-time and flag, you like to do that together on turn 3, because it's just, you know, he basically loses this 2-sun to answer. He'll have maybe a catch-up next turn, and that'll be it. A little bit of ramp. Let's see what he's ramping to on turn 4. It's not so scary. Wingnut. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Alright, so priority is probably space-time hitting face in 1 is pretty good here. Playing around Shrinking Violet is good. I guess the genetic goes... Well... Okay, who else do we want to keep alive? The flag? So space-time, flag, genetic middle looks really weird, but I think that's how we're going to do it. So it's going to be quick. Well, we actually have to play the cards here. Yeah, I did it not like I just said, which is fine. Fry versus timer. It's too powerful. I thought we would have Frenzy that turn for some reason, but we totally don't. And it's just Wingnut, but the ramp dies. Honestly, I think he's throwing by killing the flag here. Like, the flag is not the threat. There's a bunch of growing minions on this board. I don't think that's it, man. So, pretty easy play. And we'll Frenzy maybe the space-time and then trigger the Dino Roar. That could be awesome. I ran out of time. What I was trying to do is actually put the flag in 4 to play around Shrinking Violet, and then the genetic should be in 3. I mixed up those two. I really wish we could have frenzied the space-time here. That would have been awesome. I think we'll just hold the frenzy now. There's no need to make the space-time live. We also have these nuts. 3, but the Wingnut will die here. I think there's gonna be a better Soulja Boy later. So let's do the frenzying this lane is really good because it'll also proc the Dino Roar, so it'll kind of mess up whatever trade he does in lane 3. Could get goatified, but there's the Shrinking Violet. That's annoying. Honestly, this is fine. We're still whooping this guy's buns. Clapping the cheeks. The sad part is that his Goatify has to hit the 5-4. Let's see if he even gets it. Like, the Mondo, I think, is the better card here. Says me, not this guy. He's like, nope. Arm Wrestler is fine. The Mondo, the fact it's killing its lane every turn, I think that makes it more dangerous. I'm no doctor. So, easy Warlord. We'll let this hit. We gotta save hit heights for Soulja Boy anyway. And we're just continuing to go phase. Brainana doesn't do a damn thing here, and this frenzy should put him away. Because we'll go face for 6, and Ducky is active, by the way. Just saying. Plays that into Arm Wrestler. Okay. Do I just frenzy the Arm Wrestler to keep it alive? I guess so. Will there be a better frenzy later is the question. Like, this can go phase for 3 and then 4. So 3, hold on. 3, 4, and 3 is 10. Being able to laser here, I think, is pretty... I mean, well, we have frenzy plus laser. Alright, because we have laser, I'm actually not gonna frenzy. This combo is too strong to be able to hit him multiple times. Blocking there would have been good, but... Another Warlord. Yeah, no Soldier Boy yet. We're still going face here. And Ducky's back up. He's been smacked down a bunch of times, but he's back. Ducky can do something now. This has been fun. He's making good trades. Put your head on my shoulder. Damn, the heels. So again, I'm not feeling the love here with the frenzy. We have to do it eventually, though. So this was turn 7. Turn 8. We'll actually have all of these on turn 8. I'm just trying to think, are there any superpowers that we should account for here? Let's see if we, I don't know. Let's see what we got. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! So now that Warlord activates again, that's when we want Encrypt. He's on a block with a Warlord on the board. Prod to block, yes. Okay, now we're in the money. So how good is doing 3 damage to his face here? Obviously, we have a couple. We have this target. But I think there's a bunch of things like laser base. This is going to do 5. So going face for 3 is 100% the play. Even if he dragons, we still have laser base. We also have frenzy in lane 1. We have frenzy in lane 2. There's a bunch of plays now that deal 4 damage. Oh, I should have thought about this at least. I don't know why I didn't play this card. I totally should have. I was just too excited to Soldier Boy. The play was 2 Soldier Boy. Alright. Hopefully we can pull the frenzy off here. No, not Brainana. Are we gonna lose to that? I really misplayed. I have to play the flag there. No, we're gonna lose to Brainana. Oh, my bad, guys. I threw that one. I don't know why it wasn't even looking at what else I had in my hand, and you know, thinking I was like, oh, I'm always gonna Soldier Boy to face, but should have played flag first. That was actually really unfortunate. He was able to remove lane 2. He had Grave Flick of all things, like a cheap removal of a 5/5, and then he had Brainana. He had the perfect answer there. All right, here we go. Honestly, this should say 7-0. I blundered. Not okay. Don't mind seeing that. I'm gonna get rid of this because we don't want to go for the flag on turn 3 anymore since there's laser. Put your head on my shoulder. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. I gotta lock in if we're gonna get the 8 and 2 here. It's not the deck, it's me, guys. That's cool. I like this. We're kind of playing into Cycle Cap a little bit, but it's such a strong play with the Frenzy. Come on, bro. So cringe. Do we Frenzy this now? There's so many good targets for a Frenzy. I don't think I can use it just to keep Flag alive. Doesn't really make sense. Try to do a little damage, and maybe we'll get like Viking Frenzy next turn. Should be fine. Kind of just gaining card advantage from all these bounces, though. I think it's okay. So Viking usually wants to go to the right, so you can proc the block with things, and then drain the block meter again. So that's gotta be right. The chat is totally singing along with me. That's fine if he's trying to just kill this with minions. Bro did not play around Frenzy in the best way possible. Oh, come on! Really? Alright, you know, he's out of card. I don't know why I'm so mad at that. I really wanted this to hit face, but obviously the Frenzy doesn't do a damn thing here anymore. He has one card. We win this game. It's just annoying. I don't know why that was so tilting. So this and probably going viral is better here, right? Than Space-Time Frenzy. Card draw card from him. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, so those are doing 7. Oh, well, we'll just laser. Yeah, it's gotta be, right? Because even if he gets Planet of the Grapes now, it just doesn't do anything. Unless we conjure an extra card here. Well. He does have a 5-2 in the water, though. It's kind of scary. I wouldn't mind just getting a chump blocking amphibious minion here. So I guess we might as well play around Shrinking Violet, right? We probably should play for going viral, though. So maybe I actually go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is better? Instead of double space time. That's a weird conjure. Is Flag better than, I think the amount of power and proccing the block that this does to set up other plays with the going viral. I think the overshoot imp is the play. Yeah, so proc, it's a term that came from Hearthstone, where you used to proc your opponent's traps. There were trap cards, and then you can kind of hit them on purpose and activate them. You're procking it. There is a word. Proc basically means to activate something. That's what the word means. I don't think that was made up. I don't think that's a Hearthstone made up word. I think that's a word. Octopult would have been really good here. I'm legit a little bit scared now. I'm gonna encrypt this one because the overshoot 2 is really good in terms of finishing him off. But we actually died at Berry Blast here, which would be tragic because we've been dominating this guy. He's very angry. He's just been playing BS. Your head on my shoulder, arms, baby. Very little chance we'll get something useful from the thing there. I really hope he doesn't have 2 beans or a berry blast. That's totally fine. No way! He pulls Astro Shroom Cosmic Bean out of his ass. I can't believe we didn't get this. I mean, we won 5 straight games. Come on, man. Oh. Absolute Cinnabon. I can't believe we didn't get the 8 and 2 today. This deck is Hey, you guys see what's going on, though. It's just... It takes a lot of BS to happen to beat this, man. Too bad. I can't believe it. We got our Ducky like one turn too late. One time that Ducky just being able to block that 5-2, it would have had zero chance. I mean, zero. So annoying. Actually one of the best performing decks we've had in a long time. So deserves the 8-2, man. Can't believe that crap. Alright. So, we have tempo developed already. Playing here is very good. I'm gonna go, since we have the Octopult on the board, and applying pressure now becomes the prerogative. I'm pretty sure we're just doing it like this. See what we get from Middle Manager. I think we'll play on... No, we'll play on the ground. Yeah, complete BS. Alright, congratulations, doubters. You don't deserve this one. 23% voted no. Undeserved. See, now he killed the buried treasure. A little bit sad. Oh, your hand on my shoulder. So I think it's going viral here, and then Space-Time going viral. Or just Soldier Boy. Good trades. Great trade. Bro did not play around going viral. This will also do more damage. This goes up to 3-3 now, Frenzy. Awesome. That's good. So we'll have Genetic Space-Time going viral this next turn. Really, really strong play coming up. Put your head on my soldier. See what I did there? See what I did there? That's so funny. Go! Oh my gosh, the 5-5 going viral. Not an uncommon occurrence in this deck because you have so many amphibious minions due to Ducky. And I mean, he has to get his ultimate now in order to survive, right? I don't mean heal. We're still doing 11 damage if he gets heal. He has to get ultimate. Nothing else will do. He did not. We're going face for 9. Got him. Yes. All right. Nab the 7 and 3. I'll be happy with it. Here we go. Last game. Let's make it count against Rose. Warlord's a good card against Rose. It makes her go to find M.U.G kind of bad. Do you keep Laser against Rose? I wonder. More minions always better. I think 2 space times is excessive with the flag. Ooh, alright. It's a hand. I might, because we have double genetic, just go flag on 2 now. Yeah, you really want to do the flag on 3 when you have other conjures, like a buried treasure or a middle manager, but especially with 2 genetics, this is really, really good. The hardest card to answer is actually the 1-3, so I think I am going to do it like this. Because the opponent could have Weed Whack, but none of the other powers can deal with the 1-3. If we play the 2 genetics together, the opponent then Weed Whacks or Water Balloons the middle genetic, and then the other one doesn't grow. Totally fine. Honestly, I don't mind the little goat body, because the bodies are real. This deck is really good against Rose. Not only is there Warlord, But it's just, again, the go to find the M.U.G are so bad because this deck utilizes little, you know, just useless minions to their highest potential. We're gonna like leftovers now. This is all for them Warlord, and it's just gonna become a threat. This is so sad. In the best way possible for us. So I'll proc the block. Give him if he M.U.Gs. What is he gonna M.U.G? Superpowers are being sad. He freezes the own goat. Love to see it. I don't know why you freeze the goat there and not the space-time. The space-time will hit. Like, you're not dying this turn. It's really weird. You should definitely, you know, not have to worry about space-time. Conjuring a card is always better there. Easy Warlord, and then we're really... This is turn 4. This also just eliminated Shrinking Violet from the equation. It doesn't kill anything anymore. Maybe that is why. Maybe because he is holding a Shrinking Violet, so he figures Space-Time's dying anyway next turn, and the freeze wouldn't do anything. Probably, like, really could be the explanation there. It's an Amphibious Rose deck. Again, M.U.G-ing that doesn't do anything, because it'll just be a 2-2 anyway. They'll grow. Great. Okay, so it went from 3-3 to 2-3. Congrats, that can grow. This is arguably better. Oh, I really wish I could play the Warlord there. So we'll Frenzy something. I guess lane 1. I really do want to play Warlord, though. Should I not Frenzy lane 1? Alright, this one's dying. I want something to die. Dude, really? You freaking kidding me? I kind of want to do it here to make the goat live. This has to be right. The good news is also we can play like one of our genetics now together with the Warlord. Conjure. I'll take that. It's nice that you can play that onto a full board. I really wanted either like a trick or an environment there. So not a bad Conjure. Put your head on my... Might as well try to save this for Warlord. So it's Warlord here. Disgusting. Good luck, Brainana-ing. And we got one of these, and then we'll have either Encrypt. Yeah, Encrypt and/or... This boy's getting too many stonks, though. Not cool. Do we have potential lethal? Oh, no. Put your head on my shoulder. We'll keep the genetic alive. It's a big threat. We'll see what's in the buried treasure here. How is this a 4-4? When did he buff this, by the way? Just trying to remember. Why is this a 4-4 again? We're having another game of Lima Pleurodon killing us. I don't like it. So pretty easy play here. This thing going viral should put this opponent away. Binary stars, don't mind that at all. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, Kit Pogi. Beautiful day in the Philippines. That's fine. Still double lethal. Looks like we got him, barely. That was too close for comfort. But yes, we'll take the 7. That's the final game. We'll take the 7-3. I'm totally happy with that, considering how everything else went today. Oh, we actually win in 1 too. I forgot, because the Warlord now is giving this extra health. Oh, okay, fine. So not barely. Anyway, guys, that was Flag Conjure 2.0. The deck absolutely popped off. Maybe I didn't, but the deck, man. That's the takeaway. That's what you guys get to now play. Really, really fun, really effective, and actually quite easy to play. Once you kind of just... The only really difficult decisions is, do I flag on 2 or do I hold it to flag on 3? And it's usually very, very easy decisions. If you have a bunch of really good conjures and you haven't developed tempo, then just wait an extra turn. Other than that, really pretty easy deck to play too. Simple yet effective. Anyway, guys, that was Flag Conjure 2.0, definitely a worthy sequel to the first one, because that was absolutely amazing. Of course, that's going on YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. This is Fry.